Hello, and happy Thursday to you and also you. I am Stars Tina. I am one of the two people that bring you the Fitness on Fire experience. Carmel Jean Francois is my partner in crime, and every Thursday we're going to come to you with some type of amazing story. Now, today we are coming to you with our accountability coach. She actually started with me. She's going to tell you her personal story. I'm so excited to bring her to the stage. But before we bring her in, guys, just let me share with you exactly what the Fitness on Fire experience is, okay? I am a life and health coach. Fitness is my passion. My purpose is to change the world one person at a time. I met Carmel on Clubhouse. That is a social media audio app. And then I saw her on Instagram and I said, we both have a lot of things in common. Would you like to do an 8-week challenge with me? Her people and my people, combine them together. We did that and the energy was amazing. The sparks were amazing. Everything was great. So then we decided to join forces and we came up with the Fitness on Fire experience. We're currently getting revved up for our women's empowerment event. So if you're looking for some community, if you're looking for accountability, you definitely want to join our tribe. Tonight, we are going to be interviewing our accountability coach. And as I mentioned, this is someone that started on my tribe and my team. I'm not going to give her whole story away. Her name is Renee. If you see me, you see her. If you see her, you see me. It's kind of like a completed package. And Carmel is here. She's here. You just don't see her. With that being said, make some noise. Give it up for my girl, Renee. Hey, girl, hey. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. It's been a great day.
Yay. So Renee, I do want to thank you so much for taking the time to come through and interview with Carmel and myself today. I would love for you to share with the people what they're going to experience when they join our tribe. I was speaking with my coach today and he was saying, Tina, you really have to dial down and let people know what's going on, like what exactly you do. Because sometimes I think I don't realize, and I'm not being cocky, I'm being serious right now, I really don't realize how amazing I am, because to be able to, I don't want to say change, support someone in I don't want to say change, in thinking differently, in being more positive, that is challenging. You got a word for me? You got a word for me to help me out with that?
Transformation.
Transformation, yes. And I say I am the mind and body transformation coach. You know, my platform is turn your tragedy into a triumph. If you've gone through a trauma in your life and you're kind of stuck and you don't know how to move through it, and it may paralyze you to the point where you're overweight, to the point where you're depressed, you go through anxiety. Well, guess what? I am that coach to pull you through. This is one of my amazing clients that I have transformed. I've had many before her, but let me just tell you, she has way exceeded any, things that I thought she could do. With that being said, I'm going to come out of the camera. I'm going to turn it over to my girl, Renee, the ebony in my ivory, or maybe the ivory in my ebony. You know what I'm trying to say. And Carmel is the other part of the Oreo cookie. But Renee, please tell us a little bit about yourself, because, she's just a bomb.com. I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah. So what I want people to realize about this tribe when they join this experience is that it's more than just about weight loss. It's a whole transformation, as Tina said. Last year, I started almost a year ago, last August, I was having issues with my mindset, my weight, of course, and my eating. And it got to the point where it had affected all aspects of my life. I had been bothered by seeing family members' health degenerate until, in some cases, it's just become irreparable. And it was all due to unhealthy eating habits. And it also affects their mood and the way they live their life. So I had decided that that is not the life that I wanted to live. And as Tina said, I joined her, and she basically, she had just said that, if you listen to me, I guarantee that all of these things will happen. And it was correct. We started with the mindset because that's key. Everything in life revolves around mindset. And then came the nutrition and then the exercise. And I did lose a significant amount of weight. I lost a lot of inches in my body, a lot of clothing sizes. But the most important thing to me is the happiness and the ability to enjoy my
Renee,
life.
Renee, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can we get some specific numbers? Because if I
Yeah.
had your before and after, and I think I have it, I might stick it in here.
Yeah.
Because guys, it's extremely impressive the
Yep.
numbers that she's given here. When she came in, sorry to cut you off, girlfriend,
That's okay.
but this is important. When
Yeah.
I bring someone in, I like to have a one-on-one consultation to find out how serious they are, because time is so precious. I don't like to waste my time. And I was like, how serious are you about losing weight? Why do you want to lose weight? And then I say this to all my clients. I can guarantee, I repeat, I can guarantee if you do everything I say, you will succeed. You will lose weight. You will get all your goals. And she did that, guys. Like, she shocked me. I was telling her stuff like, drink air and water for dinner. No, I'm joking. All right, I'm going to get off. But give us some numbers, girlfriend. How many inches? How many?
So I lost in a little bit less than 3 months' time. I lost 60 pounds. I lost I went from size 12 to size 4 and then size 2 in some cases. And the inches, they're massive. I mean, they're way into the double digits, the number of inches that I lost in my arms, my waist, my hips, my thighs, so my chest. So it's been incredible. And yeah, so that is what you will get if you listen, right? And I remember something, Tina. I wish you were back on the camera because I think this is funny. You remember that about the water? We all should drink at least a gallon of water a day. And you remember when you were saying, I went and got all this stuff. We started early because you could see how serious I was, and that the stores were selling out of the water because I went and bought all of the gallons of water and had them lined up. So
That is funny, guys. And something else that she did that I thought was fun and that you guys should do is, I remember she could barely balance, because she would walk around with a gallon of water. And I did a video because I love Instagram, and you have to post that video today. The very first video when she came to my complex, and it was 1 week, and she was so happy, looking like a little poodle. It was so cute, holding her water bottle, trying to balance and everything. What would you say was the hardest part, looking back at that now? What was the hardest part for you, Renee?
Oh gosh, it's difficult to say a hard part, because for me, it's something that I wanted. I never, ever, ever, still to this day, have considered it a burden. It's a lifestyle change. So to me, it wasn't hard. If I had to say anything hard, it was finding the water after I had bought it all up. But really, it's about the mindset, right? It's something that I wanted, so I embraced it. It's nothing. It's not hard to me.
So what was that aha? Because I know you always say I helped you with the mindset. And again, this goes back to me not realizing my greatness. What was it that I said? What was it that I did? Was it my energy? I need to know, because I want to bottle it and then sell it. So I need you to tell me what I did.
So what you did, it was the fact of the personal touch and that you cared. If you remember, I had been going to a cycle studio for a number of months prior to me joining Elite Stars. And you were at the time instructing there, and I had been struggling. I was going multiple times a day, including some of your classes, and you saw me struggling. I could not even get off of the bike, right? Standing up. And you saw me after class one day, and you offered me some tips. They worked. And then I shot you no, I walked up to you and said thank you, or I texted you. I can't remember, but I really appreciated that somebody cared enough to reach out to me and see the effort that I was putting in, but also recognizing the struggle that I was having. And you don't know what you don't know. And so to me, that mattered, right? That you cared enough to help me one-on-one and give that personal touch. So yeah, that hands down, I remember that very well. I still have the touch.
Wow. Wow, you're gonna make me go back to my old Instagram, and we have so many messages. We must like text 1,000 times a day,
Yep.
so I can actually see that very first message. And guys, just to let you know, she told you her fitness journey, where she came from, and now we're gonna move forward and have Carmel come through and tell you where how she's helping us because after she transformed her body, her mindset, she went a little bit further and now she's expanding everything that she does graphic design, she does websites, she's come from assistant to partner to everything. And as you know, Carmel and myself have joined forces and she is our accountability coach. That's what she does for me, for Carmel, for our business. She's getting her own clients now, and this is on top of her regular job, her regular life. I believe, Renee, is this something that you like? Did you ever think you'd be doing something like this? Talk to me about that.
I love it. For me, it's a way of expressing my creativity. It's not work, it's something that I want to do. And again, it's like through working with you that you actually, I mean, it's stuff that I just did. And you actually noticed that I had the talent to do it, right? So that's how I got started with the graphics, the websites, and the accountability even. So
I love it. I love it. And I just have to give Renee like an extra big shout out because when she started with me in August, we're coming up on our year, girlfriend. And I remember because last year, August, I went to New Jersey and I had left Cycle Bar. And when I came back, everyone's like, are you coming back? Are you coming back? And I came back in August. And that's when we actually started. And I remember we have a walking and running club now. And that month, we had, I think it was 30 miles or 40 miles, I don't know. And it was like the second or third week. And Renee's like, how many am I supposed to do? I said, well, for the month, it's supposed to be 30. And she went out and she did it in like 2 weeks. Because of her, I can say she was there to be there with me while I was training for my marathon. Now, mind you, she would be there, I'm like, I'll be back because she was still, but she was out there at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning with the little flashlight as I'm running. And, I'm like, just wait here. So, with that, Renee, I do say thank you. My business would not be where it is today if it was not for her. And I can say that with confidence, guys, because she believed in me and what I was doing. And sometimes, not sometimes, guys, all the time, you need that extra eye. You need that person that's going to say, well, you know what? I can do this. Guys, I can send an email, but I'll say, you know what? I need to Renee it. And I'll send it to her and she'll make it nice and pretty. And that's what she does for me. That's what she's doing for our business. I'm going to pull Carmel up right now so Carmel can pour into the conversation. Perhaps she has some questions or concerns or anything for Renee. Hit it, Carmel.
Hello, hello. Please forgive my tardiness. Hey. Hey, Renee. So where did Tina go? Because I have questions for both of you. So basically, it's interesting. So I'm listening to you guys speak, and a year. That's all it's been. The way you and Tina flow, I feel you guys have been together a while longer. So that's so interesting. The fact that you found each other and you guys get along so well together, you ladies, I should say. And both of you have found like accountability in each other, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's I agree. It seems like lifelong friends instead of time isn't necessarily a measure, right?
It's true. It's true, especially when like two people connect on that level. So definitely that's a beautiful thing. So Renee, so when I first met you, and well, actually I met Tina first, right? And Tina would refer to you, and she never told me what the relationship was, and she never told me that you're the one that makes her look so good, right? And until I'm like, okay, she's handing everything off to Renee. Renee's coming back super quick with these requests. And I was just like, oh, okay, I get it. I said, I want a Renee. Where can I get one of those? Right? Because I feel like I definitely saw immediately that the two of you worked really well together. She would have ideas, you'd fire something back, and based on that, she'd fire something back. So it was a good co-collaborative effort, so to say. And then so I realized that when I partnered up with Tina, I kind of got me a Renee. Right? So everything, at first I would go through by way of Tina. I'd be like, Tina, we need this. And Tina would go to Renee and Renee would get it done and bring it back. And I was like, cool. And then until I felt comfortable with you and until I felt that that we worked together well as well. And so now I'm just like, hey, Renee, and let you know whatever it is that we might need. And we've even had a chance to even help each other out, right? It was one Saturday afternoon, we spent at least an hour, hour and a half on the phone, really getting into each other's minds so that we can verbalize more efficiently what it is that we bring to the table.
Remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So-
I didn't hear about that.
Well, that was between me and Renee.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It
Do you guys
was
want to chat about our? Oh, go ahead, Renee. I'm sorry.
no. I was just I thought we told you. It was when I was doing my my bio, rewriting my bio.
Oh, yes, I remember that Clubhouse bio. So, Renee, how are we looking on our women's empowerment event? What can you tell the people what they should expect from this wonderful event, since that's what the three of us are pushing and cultivating together?
Well, this is, as we know that the women's empowerment event is for women of a certain age. Well, it's for all women, but we are targeting women over 40, and they can expect to be motivated, inspired, that we have spirituality, entrepreneurship speakers, sensuality speakers, health and wellness speakers. It's a whole package. We'll have vendors, roundtable discussions, you name it. So that I encourage that everybody would go to our site, the www.fitnessonfirex.com. It's right up there on the screen, and you can get more information there, and there's info as well on how to get the tickets.
Woo, woo.
It's on August 13th from, 9 to 4 or 10 to 4?
9 to 4. Yep.
9.
What part of the event are you most excited about?
The speakers, right? Well, two things. First is above all is, you might guess, is the presentation of the scholarships for the Molly Gaines Foundation. And then second are the speakers.
Thank you for reminding me that. For while I have you on here, I have to get the students. So remind me again, the students for the scholarship.
So can I just say really quickly what those scholarships are?
Yep, go for it.
It's for the Molly Gaines Foundation, was established to honor Tina's son, who was murdered 6 years ago in his own sneaker boutique store. And he had an entrepreneurial spirit and wanted to give back to the community. So to do that, Tina and her daughter established the Molly Gaines Foundation, and each year they give out scholarships to Rahway High School seniors who have a desire to open their own business. So that's where that comes from.
How many students do you honor?
This year we're doing 6. So some are getting money, some are getting computers. We still have connections with the school. This is the website right here, because like I tell you, so Carmel, I have to tell you something. When I first met Renee, and you see how she is, right? She's like there. She remembers stuff I can't remember. And I said to her, why are you doing all these things? It's like not normal. It's not right. Why is this lady doing this? And she said to me, well, Tina, I feel a connection with your son. I think your son brought me here to not take care of you, but just to support me. And like I said, everything that she's done, you see how she remembered that? This is the website right here. You guys know she actually came up with the idea. Everything, well, not everything. A lot of the things that I do, she's kind of like that little foundation, like the whole sneaker drive. We were sitting in front of the computer one day This was in March, after our vision board party, because I'm really big into vision boards. I'm like, my birthday's coming up. What am I going to do? My birthday's in November. And she says, well, Tina, you did say you wanted to give sneakers back to Nigeria, didn't you? And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Tina, you know, TM lives in Atlanta, right? You know, Renee lives. So all of these things, you know, curated from Renee's little ideas. So, you know, that's how the sneaker drive came about. And so she's got to give us some more stuff for our Ignite the Fire Within Women's Empowerment event.
Yeah.
If you guys are...
And I remember when we first were talking about it, I'm like, Renee's going to be there, right? Renee's going to be there, right? Renee's going to be there, right? I'm definitely looking forward to meeting you. I feel like there's so much of what happens behind the scenes that you're an integral part of. And I'm so appreciative I got 2 for the price of 1, right? I met Tina and I got Renee. And I feel like we work really well together, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. So I'm really looking forward to this empowerment event as well. So
yes, if you guys are watching right now, go ahead, Renee.
No, I was just going to say, it genuinely, sometimes people don't get this, but it genuinely makes me happy to see other people shine and succeed, right? So I'm happy to be a part.
I always say she makes me look good. I'm just like, you know how you have a stylist or you have a makeup artist? She's my everything when it comes to like the letters, all that stuff. I don't even know how to explain it. But if you're like watching this,
and things like that.
Yeah, the videos, the whole Tina, you should do this, you should do that. So guys, you know, and even with like Carmel, we have a new relationship here, and I love the way it's growing. You know, we've had many things happen in the past few weeks. Again, Carmel, sending you condolences. You know, I know your mother passed away a couple weeks ago, a week ago, and you're still just shining brightly like a star. And, you know, we're alike in the fact that we're going to push through no matter what, you know, with that big, beautiful smile. And I'm grateful to have you. I can't wait till we just get even closer and understand more things. And as the future goes on, guys, just realize the Fitness on Fire experience is something you definitely want to be around for. Yes, we're motivated and we're excited, but at the end of the day, it is serious business. Okay, I believe Carmel can understand how I feel. You know, my father died at 49 years old. My grandmother died at a super young age. So many people in my family have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, you know, pre-diabetes, all that crap that can be avoided with diet and exercise. That's one reason why I love having Carmel here, because she's that super accountability partner for me. If you're feeling any ailments, guess what, guys? I can guarantee you it's directly related to what you ate before. So it's just like, okay, Tina, why do you have a headache? Tina, why is your knee swollen? Well, maybe because you had cheesecake and red velvet cake. Maybe that's why you're a little in pain. But Carmel, I'm going to let you finish off this beautiful live. As I said, we're here every Thursday to give you some type of story, because the Fitness on Fire experience is going straight to the top.
Yes, and just to piggyback a little bit about what you said, I heard somebody make this point today. So many of us are walking around chronically not feeling well, that's become our norm. So we don't even realize that what we're eating is having a direct impact to how we're feeling on a day-to-day basis, because this is how I always feel, because I'm always eating shit, excuse my language. Right? And I'm in that boat too, because we all know the things that we kind of like sneak in and things like that. And I'm human, so I'm in there too. So with that said, I appreciate you bringing that up, Tina. And I just want to close this out by saying thank you, every one of you that joined us this evening to hear about our wonderful Renee. I wasn't here in the beginning, but I'm glad I was able to catch it in the middle towards the end. And I want to say, if you have not already, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends. We are looking to get 200 subscribers by the end of July. Will you help us? It doesn't take much. We're not asking you to buy anything right now except tickets to the Women's Empowerment.
She said, we're not asking you right now.
But to subscribe, it's easy. Just subscribe and share it with a friend. And another ask is, if there's any lifestyle, if there's any fitness stuff, anything fitness, anything nutrition that you want us to address, that you want us to speak on, to touch on, please let us know. If you're interested in speaking with us on our platform, please let us know. We're always looking for ideas because we are in all of it, because everything that we do is directly related to our health and wellness, right? So we don't want to leave anything out. So with that said, did I cover it all? Would you like to add anything, Renee?
You got it all. Just to know, guys, this month we are doing a challenge, 2 weeks. Did you decide yet, Carmel, if you wanted to do something the third week of the month, some type of challenge?
What I don't know what it is that you're doing. Tina. You kind of said, I want to do this, and you're running with it, which I love.
Well, we'll just kind of like how you did your ab challenge. I'm doing a stretching one the second and fourth week. So the third week is wide open if you wanted to do something the third week. You guys see how we have our meetings right here on YouTube?
Our calendars are so full. Sometimes we have to be like, I need a meeting with you. Okay, well, let's see if we can squeeze it in. Our calendar, like we're really getting things done. So yeah. So Tina, I'm going to ponder that this evening. And I'll definitely let you know so that we can start talking about it next week. But yeah, I will do something third week.
Yes. So guys, that's what we're here for, to bring you community, to bring you accountability. And even if she does not do anything this month, it's okay, because last month she freaking crushed it, guys. She was here every single day, except for one day that I kind of screwed up. But she was here every single day, Monday through Friday, giving you an ab blast challenge. You can always scroll back and do those. They're amazing. So we're out of here. Remember, we are on Instagram Monday through Friday between 3 and 4. Bringing you that midday fire. This is a fire experience. Anyway. All right, guys. I am Stars Tina. That is Carmel. That is Renee. Together, we are Fitness on Fire Experience. Come on, Renee. Experience. All right, one more time. Fitness on Fire Experience.
Yes.
All right.
I like that.
Yep.
All right, guys.